Hello and welcome once again to Market Update and Equity Analysis with me, Abayomi Obabolujo, on Stocks TV Nigeria. The figures, data, information emanating from trading activities on the floor of the Nigerian Stock Exchange for Monday, the 15th day of August 2016, are looking positive. But can we really say that the market is actually recovering? And it's enough time for us to begin to buy this and other basic comments we shall be considering on this presentation today. You cannot afford not to stay with us from the beginning to the end. I'm sure that there are vital information that you will really have to hold after this presentation now. I will be right back. Welcome back. Today I've got two great men with me on set. To my right, if you have been with us on the radio in the last couple of months, and if you have attended any of our training programs, his face and voice would definitely not be strange to you. He is a reputable market operator here in Nigeria. His name is Kebira. Aruna, you are welcome to Stocks TV Nigeria.
Thank you very much.
And why have you not visited us before now?
Just because work schedule, I've actually been a little bit busy, especially when the quarter is about to close. I watch over a portfolio.
Okay, you are welcome. To my left is Bright Otogile. He is also a reputable market operator. So, Bright, you are welcome to Stocks TV.
Thank you for having me.
All right, don't be bothered that they are appearing in green tie. All right, we'll talk about that subsequently. Now, you guys, look at the data that emanated from trading activities on the floor of the Nigerian Stock Exchange on 15th August 2016. That's to open the week. You guys were actually part of these activities. So I put it to you, Aruna, what will you say were responsible for this kind of data? Because the all-share index of the Nigerian Stock Exchange grew by 0.26%, market capitalization grew by 0.26%, deals were up 25.65%, volume was up 12.04%, value also grew by 54.28%.
I think looking at these figures, like I've always known, figures don't have emotion. It's just telling us that there's going to be a turn. One might say that is it not only Dangote Cement that and Nigeria Bread again? Yes, whenever there is a turn, there will be leaders and there will be laggards. Especially the ICAP like Dangote and Nigeria Bread will definitely have to be the leader. So they are showing forth that the market is about to turn. And one of the things I want us to also see too is that for a very long time the market has not gained on Monday, and the market have had the tradition of losing Mondays and Fridays. But now that the market is gaining Monday today, I think it's a very big indication that the market has.
Don't you think that you have only expressed heightened optimism?
Well, I wouldn't call it heightened optimism because, like I said, that somebody might say, is it not because Nigeria Breweries and Dangote Cement? And I've asked that question, that people that gave that weighting to Dangote know exactly what they were doing. So they know exactly why they gave that weighting to Dangote and Nigeria Breweries, that they have to determine the direction of the market per day. But I'm not looking at Dangote and Nigeria Breweries losing what they gained today. So I believe that going forward the week, we may see the index in the green zone.
Okay, I come to you, Bright. When you saw these figures at the end of trading activities on Monday, 15th of August 2016, what came to your mind immediately?
Basically, I haven't watched the market swing up, down during trading sessions. I was not too much surprised when I saw it close on the green. Because if you look at the stocks that actually gain, these are stocks that are actually having the interest of investors. But let's see how it plays out. Today is Monday, and we still have 4 more trading days to go for the week. Then about 12 more trading days for the month. And hopefully we'll see how it plays out.
I still largely believe that the market remains weak, and I will tell you what a factor that, as a matter of fact, factors that my impression is hinged on. Number one, looking at the number of equities on the gainers chart, they are not more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 or thereabout. That is one. Number two, how many equities gained above 1%? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The maximum capital appreciation for the day was just 5. And thereafter, we began to see 4.69%, 4%, and then total 0.242%. Whereas we've got a lot. I have not done the counting, but I don't think that the number of equities on the losers chart will be anything less than 30. So if you look at that ratio, you'll find out that more equities actually lost for the day when compared with equities that gained. That is on one side. If you look at the highest percentage loss for the day, it was 9.67%. And there are lots of equities that lost well over 1%. Now, will you fault this opinion, Aruna, or will you support this opinion that though the major indicators talking about the deals, the volumes, the all-share index, and of course market capitalization, though they appeared in the green, the market largely ended weak?
Well, like I said, I won't fault it, but like I said, if you look at this, the equities that are on the losers chart,
yeah,
they are waiting. It's not compared to those that are on the gainers chart. But what I'm even thinking now that if you see,
sorry to hold that, because there are lots of equities that had good weight on the losers chart also, because you could see Seplat there, you could see Guinness, you could see FO, you could see Guarantee.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
If by maybe during the week or by tomorrow, FO will now leave this losers chart to Guinness chart, and especially Guinness that you just talked about, because I know what actually happened to Guinness. Guinness just shedded about 150 cover. It closed about 93.50, which I don't think Guinness will close 93.50.
Maybe on Tuesday.
On Tuesday. By the time they leave this losers chart to gainers chart, I would say the all share there will be more in the green than what we are ever seeing. Because it's the weighting of the equities that we have on the loser chart. There are so many, but it just shows that their weight is not compared to the few that we can see on the gainer chart.
Yeah, but we're talking numbers here. Bright, you have anything to add to this?
Yes, basically, if you look at the structure of the stocks that gain today, you will notice that majority of them are largely consumer goods. Consumer goods.
Not so much. All of them, they spread. Because you can see FCMB.
I'm talking about the gainers. I'm talking about the gainers.
You talk about the
gainers
yes,
now. Look at the composition of the 11 stocks that gain.
Yep.
You have most of them into consumer services.
Except for a few banks.
Except for a few.
Insurance.
You have Unilever, you have Kebira, you have Nestle, you have Age11.
Cadbury.
These are whole brand in the market.
Yep.
So definitely, if you also look at the component of those that actually lose today, the first 5 or 6, they are majorly banks. So you can weigh it from that perspective. So should this structure continue like this? What is it telling us? Why are investors dumping banking equities? then going to take safety in the fast-moving consumer goods. So these are some of the
even
things.
on the losers too, we still have quite a number of consumer goods manufacturers there. We have NASCOM there, we have Flour Mills there, Dangote Sugar is there, GSK is there, Dangote Flour is there, Honeywell Flour is there, Fieldsin, and
if you look at the trading sessions for today,
yep.
At the early start of the trading, Dangote Flour was one of the major gainers. So Flour Mill, thank you. Sorry.
I saw Flour Mill.
So if towards the end of trading, you have it dropped, it could be one profit taking, or maybe
because for a long time
that is very eager to
saw
dump
Flour
it
Mills on the radio, on the live radio. I actually saw Flour Mills 5% again, and it led the market for a long time.
The green line, we showed that
it was on bid. It was fully on bid. So if towards closure, an investor just want to sell, by all means, just to get something out of it,
or maybe
there's no volume to take the volume want to sell. He can just throw the volume.
But don't you think that too is a sign of a weak market?
Well,
because if the market is bullish, the such investor, because you see, one feature of a market that is weak is that when you get little gain, you don't wait, you just take it because you never can tell what will happen the following day.
It's about the investment preference of the investor.
Chances are that the broker that would have done that was acting on a mandate, that especially when they say sell today at market price.
And some investors don't give a mandate until towards the end of the
some will just say, please, maybe the person see that Flour Mill was actually one of the gainers. I said, okay, why don't I exit? Say, please sell, and the guy have to sell.
Because the guy, the investor or the broker, because if the broker had seen the possibility that Flour Mills might probably grow the following trading day, don't you think that he would probably have advised his client that, Oga, this thing I'm saying might still go up, and so let us wait for another day. But if he's not seeing the possibility, he will not just set it.
He can only advise when he can put his finger on it, that yes, this is going to happen. If he so had advised, maybe one person somewhere so have advised the client that why don't you wait till tomorrow and as closely as this, it has its own risk.
Okay, let's move further. I want you to be a little bit specific now before we begin to look at deals, volume, and value for the trading session on Monday, the 15th day of August 2016. All right, in a nutshell, are you saying that the market is beginning to look up and that it is such a good time for investors to begin to gradually come back to?
What I believe is that if the market is gaining for a very long time, since a long while, on a Monday morning, it just shows that there is a sign of recovery. But you know, whenever there is a sign, we just have to wait for a confirmation. And then what we should do is to wait for a confirmation tomorrow. If the market still close on the green side.
You mean on Tuesday, right?
On Tuesday.
Okay.
If it still close on Tuesday on the green side, then it shows a confirmation that the market is recovering.
Do you agree with your friend?
I want to say something. You see, investors' actions are self-reinforcing. What do I mean by that? The bullish market today might induce some to take decision to come and sell off tomorrow or next. Why some might think, okay, if it's bullish today, let me still take position tomorrow. So the outcome could be missed. That's my opinion about it. But by and large, we still have 4 trading days to go for the week. I still believe within the 4 trading days, we can have 2 more of the 4 trading days to be on the green.
Anyway, I believe with the data that I saw at the close of trading session on the floor of the Nigerian Stock Exchange on Monday, I believe generally that the market is still largely weak. I might not see from the same lens as the 2 market operators, all right? But for me, with what I saw, I can tell that the market is slightly weak. We'll see how the market goes on Tuesday. Of course, we'll be here by the grace of God to review and preview together. Let's come to the major drivers of market activities for Monday. FBNH. I'm bullish about FBNH. I don't know whether you guys are equally bullish, but for Monday, FBNH was the highest in deals. Does this tell us that people are now beginning to pick interest in FBNH? Because I know that deals is a number of transactions that really happened. What do you have to say?
I think what I saw in FBNH today, after climbing to 3 naira 20 kobo, I saw them throw it down to 3 naira 1 kobo. And it's like there was a renewed vigor, people that want to enter back into FBNH. And they brought it back to 320, just like what we have been saying. Somebody would have held it down on 3 naira 12 kobo that it closed. I think there is because like we said, that if you are buying it to FBNH at 3 naira, the only risk you are carrying is the risk of waiting. So if any investor or any broker have seen the first bank at 3 naira 1 kobo today, they will let me take it, because sometimes we may not see it like that in a little while. So that was why we will say that the deals were more in FBNH today than in any other equity.
Brian, I come to you. If you ask me, all right, aside from the fact that Zenith did not gain for the day, but if you look at Zenith actually lost for the day, lost 1.96%. Aside from that, look at in deals, Zenith was number 2, 346 deals, and then in volume, 45 million. Right, 45,786,194, and in value 696,847,849 naira and 58 kobo was invested in Zenith one single day. Is it that people are shedding or people are buying? I know that for Zenith, people were shedding, but people also equally bought. All right? So what will you say about Zenith for the day? Knowing fully well that this organization last week released its expected second quarter report, and it did not disappoint.
Thank you. I want to say, I believe the actions on Zenith, investors' actions on Zenith, is still one-off, because investors still need to do their comparative analysis. So what is that stock are they waiting for to actually carry out such analysis? It's GT, Guaranteed Trust Bank. So when I believe when Guaranteed Trust Bank releases reports, then there will be a comparative analysis between Zenith and GT, because if you watch closely, these two stocks move in tandem. So at the end of the day, the actions on Zenith will be much more positive in terms of maybe this volume, given the outcome of Guaranteed Trust Bank financial report for the year 2016.
Ask the next question from you. As a market operator, what is your expectation in Guarantee? Either in their, are you expecting Guarantee to do more than 25 kobo interim dividend, or are you expecting Guarantee to do more than 1 naira 80 kobo earning per share? And Zenith did. Are you expecting anything better than that?
I don't see Guarantee paying more than 25 kobo in the interim.
That's been the tradition.
That's been the tradition. And at the same time, given the nature of the macroeconomic environment, they don't just take decisions. If they want to take decisions, they take the one that guarantees them safe haven among many decisions they have on their table. So they will still adhere to their traditional 25 kobo interim dividend. That I want to believe. Then at the same time, it also depends on the outcome of what investors perceive about their financials when it's finally released to the market. So let's just wait for Guarantee to release that report. Then we start seeing the actions on Guarantee and Zenith moving in tandem, then investors will.
But I
have a
will
choice to
say
make.
that maybe I put to Aruna, I know you want to say something. If we compare the first quarter earnings of Guarantee and that of Zenith, they were at par. But between the release date and now of those results, I can tell you that Guarantee had sustained a higher tempo than Zenith. Basically, what do you think has been responsible for this?
Is the number of share an issue? I think another thing that I wanted to say about Zenith Bank, that you say that it having a higher value, higher volume, is that people believe that Zenith at 15 naira is just too cheap, because the day it was released, Zenith came down to 1560. And I was thinking that why should they sell Zenith to 1560, because 25 kobo that we have expected was what will they pay, and they closed 1530 on Friday. And I was thinking, wow, 1530 for Zenith with 25 kobo, and today it get to 15. So a number of people were coming into Zenith at 15 naira. They want to take it at 15 naira because there is this feeling that in a little while it's going to turn, and the moment Zenith turn, it's going back to 16 naira. So if you are picking Zenith at 15 naira and they turn to 16 naira, and even when you are exiting at 16.05, 1 naira in this kind of a market is a good take. Probably that is why we see topping the volume and topping the value for the day.
One equity that I want us to talk about for a long while, this equity more or less has been sleeping on the floor of the Nigerian Stock Exchange. But in the last 1 week, last week, and this week, beginning Monday, 15th of August, it has started commanding attention. Again, it's WAPIC. Now, what is the market thinking about WAPIC?
Yeah, I think it was around Wednesday, Tuesday last week, we saw volume. By the time WAPIC was doing 169 million, and I begin to ask myself, there's something
fishy.
There's something fishy. A lot of money is going into WAPIC. And if we are seeing it at 52 kobo today, I'm even surprised, maybe because of the state of the market. If what happened in WAPIC since last week has happened when the market was good, we have been seeing WAPIC at 80 kobo.
Because even on
the market would have taken it, there is volume.
Even on Monday, 8.9 million units.
The market would have pick it and taking it to, there will be renewed interest in WAPIC. Because one of the first things that you consider is stock that was doing, let's say, 50 million on offer, is suddenly cleared at 50 kobo and take it to a close 52 kobo. The market would have taken it from there. But because there is cautious trading, people are, in fact, they want to know what is behind this volume that is coming into WAPIC. I think that's why we are still seeing at 52 kobo as we speak.
Okay, now, Bride, will you be telling me to buy WAPIC, or I should just hold? Because you know sometimes this kind of equity, you are holding, it has gained in the last couple of weeks now from 50 kobo to 52 kobo, right? Before you open your eyes, you might just see it as 60 kobo.
Well,
I should be careful.
That I want to say, but at the same time, you see, investors these days, they value their cash. They don't have that patience to wait any longer.
Because they don't even know how long they are going
the
to
uncertainty surrounding the current trading activities on WAPIC still remain.
Not very clear.
Not very clear, thank you.
So it's cloudy.
So it's cloudy. So how do you now expect a rational investor to act on such?
Okay, I'm not acting on WAPIC. Let's come to Skybank. We have seen the worst and the best
of Skybank.
Are you telling me, Aruna, that Skybank has now bounced back?
Yeah, I think what we are seeing is because of the release. There was a press release to the NSC in the morning. I think it happened over the weekend. I think they emphasized it this morning. I think
the appointment of a general counsel.
Yeah, appointment of a general counsel, and they talked about the experience of the general counsel. And what the market may be feeling is that is exactly what such a troubled bank needs. Somebody to put things in proper place. I think that is even why it's closing, because it closed 64 kobo on Friday. That is why it closes. And why it closes 67 kobo, that is the highest price for the day. Chances are that if it was 68 kobo or 70 kobo, Skybank would have closed at the highest. It closed at the highest today, 67 kobo.
Okay, the market on Tuesday, because our time is really fast spent. In conclusion, the market on Tuesday, 16th of August, what do you think it looks like?
Like I said, yeah, there could be a little bit decline in most of the equities, but like I still continue to say that it's like there is a sign. Like I said, that if we see if FO is leaving the loser chart on Tuesday and Guinness is losing the loser chart and Zenith is losing the loser chart to the gainer chart, we will see all share index closing in the green again on Tuesday.
Okay, Bright, what are your expectations for Tuesday, 16th of August 2016?
The market tempo will be mixed at the initial start of trading. Then towards the end of trading, I want to believe the markets will act and will end positive.
Okay, they both believe that the market will most likely end positive on Tuesday, 16th of August. Looking basically at a number of indicators here, not going into detail analysis, just looking at the support and the support and the resistance level. Most of the indicators are actually showing mixed performance, really. But if you ask me, indicators might go up or down, but the market is largely weak. That is what I can say. And because of that, I will expect a measure of caution. This is not the time to rush to say you want to buy anything. This is not the time also to rush and say you want to sell anything. Nigerian economy is in recession. We shouldn't just misplace our priorities and our expectation. We shouldn't just sit there and expect the markets to continue to gyrate when there are lots of competing investment opportunities within equity market. That is the reality. However, in the long run, equity investment offers you the best of opportunity to make long-term verifiable returns, not bond, not money market instruments, not real estate, but stocks at the end of the day. I want to say a very big thank you to Bright Onogige for coming for coming with us today.
Once again, thank you for having me.
We believe that you will find time to be with us regularly. And our friend Aruna, thank you for coming as usual.
Thank you.
And to you, thank you for staying logged on to this platform. Please like our presentation and then subscribe to this channel so that you can be informed anytime there is a new video upload. And you can also help us by telling your friends, your associates, everywhere they might be in the world or anywhere they might be in the world, to stay logged on to Stocks TV Nigeria. Together, we can move the Nigerian market forward. I'm Obabolujo. Until Tuesday, when I shall be coming your way again,